a NASCAR driver is in a lot of trouble. There's this NASCAR driver. Came out, and he used a word you're not allowed to say. Take a listen.
Well, he drills my ass coming out of 4 for no reason. I mean, where was he going? What was he going to do? Spin me out? He was trying to do a Harvick is what he was trying to do. For what? For second place? To do what? He wasn't going to transfer through with that. Just freaking retarded, man. So stupid. I don't understand these guys. I should beat the shit out of them right now is what I should do, but that doesn't do me any good either. And I've already had to pay enough fines in my lifetime. I'm sure I'll get another one.
Spoken like a true NASCAR driver, really blunt, really direct. He didn't get in trouble for saying, I'm going to go beat the SHIT out of somebody. No, that's fine. Talking about how he's going to go beat somebody up, that's totally fine. But he said a word you're not allowed to say. He said the word retarded. That's the R word, some people are now calling it. Because he was saying, this guy, he did something that was a little stupid, a little slow, he shouldn't have done that. That was retarded, and you're not allowed to say retarded anymore. Why not? Why not? Why can't we? What does retarded mean? Retarded means slow. It's literally what the word means. But we're not allowed to say that because some people are a little slower, right? This is fallen world. We've all got defects. We've all got problems. None of us is born perfect. And so some people deal with that, and that's a challenge in their lives. What we're seeing play out right now is something called the euphemism treadmill. That's what the Harvard psychologist Steven Pinker dubbed it. It's this idea that certain phrases and words will change over time, and political correctness has really taken this to a sort of insane extreme because the condition that they describe is undesirable or difficult or painful, and so you just have to constantly paper over it with a new euphemism. You see this especially with a mental deficiency. So over the years, people with mental handicaps have been called simple, simpletons, idiots. That was a clinical term. Moron, retarded, handicapped, handicapable. It's going to keep changing. It's not going to help anybody. It's not going to fix anything to keep changing all of those words, but it's going to keep creating all of these euphemisms so that we can ignore things. For the left, what you say is much more important than what you do. The left, around the West, and in this country as well, openly advocate killing retarded people in the womb. Iceland bragged a couple of years ago. They said, we've eliminated Down syndrome. We've eradicated Down syndrome. They didn't find a cure for Down syndrome. They just kill all the Down syndrome babies in the womb. They will kill them. In this country, there are doctors who will, I guess most, if not all of the doctors, will say when you're pregnant, they'll say, okay, we're going to do a scan to see if your kid has, and they'll use whatever euphemism. But what they're really saying is, we're going to scan to see if your kid's retarded, and then if your kid's retarded, you can kill him if you want. This is ghastly. This is ghastly stuff. So the conservative response to this is, one, I don't want you scanning to see if my kid's retarded. I'm going to love my kid no matter how my kid turns out. If he's got 6 fingers and 12 toes and has some mental handicap and looks, I don't care. I love my kid. And the left, you know what the left is going to say to that? How dare you use the word retarded? You say, you're going to kill him. What are you talking? I'm using a word to describe a reality, and I want to love all of these people. But you're saying, no, don't say the word. Don't describe the reality. But kill people that you don't like. Kill people who you find undesirable. It's a very important lesson about political correctness. And really just for the left's program broadly, what you say is much more important than what you do. Often what you say is a way to excuse really evil, heinous actions. This is very offensive. This is very wrong. I'm glad you liked that clip. I liked it too. If you want more of them, subscribe, ring the bell. More importantly than that though, because sometimes our friends on some of these platforms don't send notifications. Head on over to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Play, wherever you get your audio podcasts. Subscribe to The Michael Knowles Show. We'll see you there.